Hello friends, welcome to Commerce Topper. Today we are going to learn marketing ideology of chapter number 10, marketing management. To the best of my knowledge, this is one of the most important 5-mark question of the whole chapter. Let's start with the concept of marketing ideology. What is marketing ideology? Marketing ideology is ideology of the business to sustain in the market, to defeat the competitor, and to create a separate image. Each and every business is working with some ethics, with some ideologies, or with some policies. Some businesses are there which are focusing to provide extremely low cost product, whereas there are some businesses which are focusing to provide extremely best quality at any price. There are some businesses who are focusing just on the requirement of the customer, what they want, and there are some businesses which are focusing just to sell the product. Whatever the product, just sell it, just increase the sell. And there are some businesses which focus on the protection of the environment. They have created their separate image by providing environment friendly products. Okay, so these are the 5 categories of the business about which we are going to learn today. One is production concept, second is product concept, third one is selling concept, fourth is marketing concept, and the last one is social concept. Let's begin with the details of each and every concept. The first is production concept. See, the name says production concept means the business wants to increase the production. So when they want to increase the production, definitely high amount of production will be available at lower cost. As in, when you will increase the production, per unit cost will be reduced. So why business is following production concept? Because it wants to offer cheap products. The concept is followed to provide cheap products in some underdeveloped countries like South African countries. Okay, so some developed economies are following this kind of concept, like almost China is following this concept. As we all know, they are providing extremely cheap products and they are selling such products in some countries like Nigeria, Ethiopia, Zambia, Namibia. Okay, so that is the whole concept about production ideology. Let's look into the detail. Followed in underdeveloped countries where cheap products are preferred. Why it is followed in underdeveloped countries? Because the people in underdeveloped countries are living in such a way that without looking the color, without looking the design, without looking to the pattern, first of all they are overlooking to the price. कि भाई price શું છે? If price is set, then everything is set. Okay, so that is the concept. As you are providing only cheap products, only you are focusing on the price, so producer will not give any extra facilities or features in the product. Okay, so features and facilities are not provided, just price is important. So it clearly says that emphasis, focus is only on availability and low price. Whenever customer wants to purchase any product, then he must get the product. There should not be even a single situation when the buyer goes into the market, he wants to purchase the product and product is unavailable. So focus is on 2 particular things. One is to make it available at every place and at every time, and the second is to make it available at very cheap rate. Okay, so these are the 3 points. I have divided all the categories, all the ideologies in 3 point categories, so it will be easy to remember for you. Okay, let's move to the next concept. It is product concept. Product concept says कि भाई प्रोडक्ट ने डेवलप करवानी है. अच्छा, હવે પ્રોડક્ટ ને કઈ રીતે ડેવલપ કરવાની છે? તો ઓલવેઝ બિઝનેસ will try to bring something new in the product. Right now, if you will purchase the mobile with just 10,000 rupees or 12,000 rupees, or I can say even 8,000 rupees, then also you will get 4 camera in the mobile. It is very common. But first time the vision to have 2 camera in the mobile was developed by Apple. So they are continuously building the product. They are continuously focusing on the product development. They are focusing the premium customers. They are focusing on to give best quality to the customers. Okay, so this is product concept. Price is least concern. Basically, they are targeting the consumers who are not conscious about price, who are conscious about quality only. Okay, so this is the particular concept. See, 100% quality. Emphasis is on quality of the product. You are going to give the best quality to your consumers. It believes that consumer prefer quality. જે કન્ઝ્યુમરને ક્વોલિટી જ જોઈએ છે એમના માટે આપણે આ કોન્સેપ્ટ ડેવલપ કર્યો છે. નાઉ હાઉ કેન યુ ગીવ ધ ક્વોલિટી? iPhone 3 to iPhone 12 Pro, they continuously make thousands of the research and development in their product. So the next point is that continuously you need to concentrate on research and development. Now whenever you go for research and development, you need to appoint so many technocrats, you need to appoint so many skilled persons, managers, and at that point of time it involves such a huge cost. The main cost of any product is research and development. Okay, so the last is due to continuous improvement in the quality product, the product is available at very high price. Okay, basically these products are made just for those persons who are less concerned about the price, who are highly concerned about the quality. So definitely if you are going for the research and development, then price of the product is definitely going to increase. Okay, so this is the second concept. Third one is selling concept. The concept itself says કે ભાઈ બિઝનેસ છે એમાં either of the way sell થવું જોઈએ. બિઝનેસ છે એમાં either of the way sell થવું જોઈએ. Who are following such concept? All those businesses who just want to sell you the product, whether you are happy with the product or you are not happy with the product, to hell with it. Whether quality is good or quality is bad, to hell with it. They are least concerned with everything else. They just mean to sell it. And the policy is followed by Amazon and Flipkart. They are not overlooking to the quality. They are not overlooking to the quantity. They are not overlooking to the consumer satisfaction. If you are satisfied, then it is good. If you are not satisfied, then to hell with it. Okay, they are trying to give you some services, but in after sale services they are zero. To have some happy customers and to have some unhappy customers or dissatisfied customers, they are on top. Okay, still their business is going. Why? Because they every time they come up with some aggressive selling method, aggressive marketing method. Every year Flipkart comes with big billion days, Amazon comes with great Indian sale, Diwali dhamaka. So they are the marketing companies. Okay, they are having intensive promotional methods, and just by that they survive. They just not survive in the market, they have captured the whole market. Okay, so that is the selling concept. So as we have discussed, emphasis is on increase in sell. They just want to increase the sell, nothing else. Okay, just increase the sell. How to appeal the customer and how to attract the customer to buy the product. Okay, so they appeal you કે ભાઈ અમારી પ્રોડક્ટ પરચેસ કરો, and they will attract you કે જો ભાઈ અમે તમને આવી ઓફર આપીએ છીએ. So they will appeal and attract you to buy the product directly or indirectly. Sometimes they just work as a mediator. The seller is directly selling you the product. Sometimes they are indirectly selling you the product. They will grab the product from the seller or manufacturer and then sell it to you. Okay, whenever you will purchase the product from Flipkart or Amazon, then you will find two options, whether it is fulfilled by Amazon or whether it is fulfilled by seller. If it is fulfilled by seller, then seller is directly sending the product to you, and if it is fulfilled by Amazon, then Amazon works as a mediator. So they are selling the product directly or indirectly. See, there is a person who is having speaker in his hand and he is advertising કે ભાઈ અમારી પાસેથી વસ્તુ purchase કરો. Okay, so this is aggressive method of sell promotion will be adopted. When you want to increase the sell, compulsory you have to adopt very aggressive methods of promotion. and see the last image. Last image speaks a lot, that there is a particular consumer who is having some complaint and he is presenting his problem with the seller. Okay, so it indicates dissatisfaction of the consumer. You are converting goods into cash. તમારી પાસે goods છે, તમે એને સેલ કરો છો ને goods ને cash માં convert કરો છો. But keep in mind that if consumers are dissatisfied, then you will not be able to survive in the market for a very long period of time. Okay, so consumer dissatisfaction will be avoided. અહીંયા consumer ને dissatisfaction છે, હશે ભાઈ, જે થયું હોય, to hell with the consumer. બરાબર છે, એક જશે તો બીજો કન્ઝ્યુમર આવી જશે. Why? Because એ લોકોની પાસે જબરજસ્ત માર્કેટિંગ methods છે. બરાબર, they are having aggressive methods for self promotion. So this is the selling concept, where the seller focus just on increase in the selling at any cost. He will appeal and attract the consumers. Aggressive promotional methods are adopted and goods are converted into cash. બરાબર છે, તમારે શું જોઈએ છે? તમારે સેલ કરવું છે, તો સેલ કરવા માટે તમારે લોકોને અપીલ કરવી પડશે, લોકોને એટ્રેક્ટ કરવા પડશે. એના માટે એ લોકો શું કરે છે? They are following some aggressive methods for promotion, and finally they are converting goods into cash. But the point is that consumer dissatisfaction has been avoided. So now to satisfy the consumer, the new concept has been developed, and the next concept is marketing concept. Marketing concept શું કહે છે કે ભાઈ કન્ઝ્યુમરને શું જોઈએ છે એ કન્ઝ્યુમરને આપો. ઇફ કન્ઝ્યુમર વોન્ટ્સ લીકર તો એને લીકર આપો. ઇફ કન્ઝ્યુમર વોન્ટ્સ સિગરેટ તો એને સિગરેટ આપો. કન્ઝ્યુમરને જે જોઈએ એ બધું આપો. કન્ઝ્યુમરનું સેટિસ્ફેક્શન મેઇન છે. કન્ઝ્યુમર ઇઝ એટ ધ સેન્ટર ઓફ ધ માર્કેટ, and the best concept followed is from McDonald's. They continuously investigate the preference. Okay, mostly fashion brands are also following marketing concept. They continuously investigate the trends in the market. Okay, so McDonald's નો તો બોન જ એના માટે થયો છે કે કન્ઝ્યુમરને સેટિસ્ફેક્શન કેવી રીતે આપી શકાય. ઇફ યુ ડોન્ટ નો ધ સ્ટોરી ઓફ મેકડોનાલ્ડ્સ, દેન you must have to watch the story of McDonald's on YouTube, where you will come to know that how and why McDonald's took place and grabbed the whole market of junk food. Let's continue our topic. McDonald's is the company who is following marketing concept. Now see, what is marketing concept? The image says that we need to observe the consumer. Okay, we are having a magnifying glass and we are observing each and every consumer. So emphasis is on preference, habit and desire of the consumer. Consumer ને શું જોઈએ છે, એના શું preferences છે, એની શું habit છે, એની શું ઇચ્છાઓ છે. We have to fulfill. Being a seller, being a producer, being a businessman, always you need to follow the consumers, because consumer is at the center of business policy. કન્ઝ્યુમરને સસ્તી વસ્તુ જોઈએ છે ને સસ્તી વસ્તુ આપો. એને સારી ક્વોલિટી જોઈએ છે, you need to give him better quality. Okay, if consumer wants to have discount, if consumer wants to have some offers, give him offers. You are following selling ideology. Okay, if consumer is having some different kind of preferences, habits and desire, then by following marketing ideology you should satisfy his desire, his habits, his preferences, and then only you will be able to grab the market. Then only you will be able to have bigger share in the market. What is the objective? Objective શું છે marketing concept નો? The objective is to provide effective and efficient product to compare to the competitors. See, when you are in a business, you don't need to provide cheap products. You need to provide cheap product compared to your competitor. You don't need to provide superior quality. You need to provide superior quality compared to your competitor. Okay, always you have to be one step ahead of your competitor, and that's what all about marketing strategy. Whenever you are following marketing strategy, then at such point of time compulsory, you have to give the best to the consumer, which is comparatively better than competitor. Okay, તમે તમારી રીતે બેસ્ટ આપો છો, that's not enough. It should be better than your competitor. Okay, so marketing concept says that always business has to try to provide effective and efficient product compared to its competitor. And the last one, see, there are some happy persons. Who is happy? consumer is happy, business are also happy, because so many businesses are right now, so many businesses are following marketing concept. All the fashion brands are following marketing concept, all the technology brands, all the mobile manufacturers are following marketing concept. Okay, so at that point of time, most modern concept of marketing benefits number of businesses. So many small businesses are there which are following this particular concept, and that's why they are growing. It is also adopted widely by some huge businesses, okay, like Walmart. Even we can say Amazon and Flipkart are also following marketing concept, because they understood that what consumer wants. Consumer wants some offers, he wants some discount, he wants some cashback, he wants some exchange offers, and that's why they are having bigger share in the market. Okay, so this is the marketing ideology which is followed by most of the businessmen, and this is the marketing ideology which is consumer oriented. If there is a one mark question that which marketing ideology is consumer oriented, then it is marketing concept. The last one is social concept. See, social concept actually criticizing marketing ideology. What was marketing ideology? Let's have a look. Marketing ideology is preferring the preference, habit and desire. Who was following marketing ideology? તો કે સર મેકડોનાલ્ડ. સોશિયલ કન્સેપ્ટ શું કહે છે? કન્ઝ્યુમરને જે જોઈએ છે એ બધું તમે આપો, પણ એમાં કન્ઝ્યુમરને નુકસાન છે એ તમારે જોવું જોઈએ. સાચી વસ્તુ છે. Actually, what McDonald is doing, it is making the health poor of all his customers. એના જેટલા બી કસ્ટમર્સ છે બધાની હેલ્થ બગાડે છે. Like ITC, which is major producer of cigarettes. તો તમે માર્કેટિંગ આઈડિયોલોજી ફોલો કરો છો. You are providing the best quality cigarettes to the consumers. You are focusing on their preferences, on their habits, on their desires. But actually you are somehow cheating with them, cheating with their health, cheating with the environment. So social concept actually criticize like who is following the social concept. Then the best example is Classmate. Sir, why? Because Classmate is not manufacturing its own book from the wooden pulp which can harm the environment. It always produce all the papers of the product from the wastage of the sugar cane. Whenever you are going to any particular center which is manufacturing sugar cane, which is producing sugar cane juices, then they will store the wastage residuals of sugar cane, and Classmate will purchase all the residuals from them and will make papers from them. It is little bit costly, but comparatively it do not harm the environment. That is the most important. So this is social concept. The next point is making marketing concept criticize what I have explained, that always you should not focus on the preferences of the consumer. You should always focus whether it is good for the consumer or not. And if it is not good for the consumer, then you should still provide 100% quality, but in some manner, like Nicotex. Okay, ITC is following marketing concept by producing cigarettes, and Nicotex is a company which is producing some chewing gums through which you can leave the habit, you can skip the habit of smoking. Okay, so that is the important. They are following marketing concept. So marketing concept has been criticized whenever we are talking about social concept. Consumers' needs are satisfied with least harm to environment. Whenever you want to satisfy the requirement of the consumer, then at such point of time you should least harm to the environment. Like use of plastic and air pollution has been reduced. Okay, all the companies which are using CNG vehicles, then they are following social concept. All those there are so many showrooms of fashion brand which are not providing plastic bag. They are using bags which are made either from paper or from cloth. So they are producing social concept. Okay, and the last point is ready food should be healthy and pure. If you are having food, you are having a restaurant but you are not maintaining hygiene, then at such point of time you are not following social concept. Okay, fat tax imposed on control to consumption of junk food. Like India has imposed tax on tobacco and cigarettes, so that people will not, the price will increase, so people will either stop consumption of tobacco and cigarettes, or they will reduce the consumption of tobacco and cigarettes. Government has imposed very high tax on liquor also, so that people will reduce their consumption as it becomes costly. So there are some countries also, so many developed countries who have imposed fat tax. Whenever you will purchase some junk food, you have to pay fat tax. It will bring awareness among the consumer, as well as now they need to pay little bit high amount, so they will reduce the consumption also. So this is very important, and this is very innovative concept also. So in this manner, 5 concept has been discussed in a proper manner. So now let's have the revision of all the points. First one is production strategy. Production concept says that cheap products are offered in some underdeveloped countries. No features and facilities are provided in the particular products, and apart from that, emphasis is only on availability and price. The second concept is product concept. Product concept believes that consumer prefers quality, so focus is just on development of the product and to give best quality. To provide best quality continuously, they need to focus on research and development, and as you are going for the research and development, price of the product will definitely increase. The third concept is selling concept. Selling concept believes that at any cost we have to increase the sale. So when you want to increase the sale, what you need to do? You need to appeal and attract the consumers. Now to appeal and attract the consumer, you have to aggressively follow some promotional method. And when you follow the promotional methods in an aggressive manner, then at such point of time you will be able to convert goods into cash. But keep in mind that consumers dissatisfaction will be there, and selling concept avoid the consumer dissatisfaction. So marketing concept has been developed. Marketing concept focus on the preference, habits and desire of the consumers. Consumer is at the center of the whole market. The objective of marketing ideology is just one, that we will provide efficient and effective product compared to our competitors. No problem with that. Problem nadi. Okay, it is one of the biggest and widely followed concept from so many business in the market. So many business got benefit of this concept, and not just so many businesses, there are so many huge businesses which are widely accepting this particular strategy. And the last is social or societal concept. The concept actually criticizes the marketing ideology. It says that we have to satisfy the consumer's requirement, his desire, his preferences by least harm to the environment. Okay, we should not fulfill the desire, we should not fulfill the preference and requirement of the consumer by harming the environment. So that is social concept. Social concept also provides satisfaction to the consumers, but at the same point of time they keep some care regarding the hygiene when you are delivering some good food to your consumers. There are so many countries who have imposed fat tax on the junk food, so that consumer will reduce the consumption of such kind of product. So all these things are there, which in combination make one of the most important 5-mark question of marketing ideology. Friends, stay connected. If you have not downloaded our application still, then go to the Play Store and download Commerce Topper application. We are first on the Play Store, where you will get access of all the videos, and if you like the video, then must subscribe and like the video. Thank you.